Alrighty then, let's talk about some Detroit Lions football talk. Golladay signed with the Giants. We're gonna talk about that. Then we kind of talk about how the team's shaping up. Talk a little bit about draft and the spotlights I've been doing. But excuse me, appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Come to the building. Antonio, salute. Appreciate it. But yeah, been interesting. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Check out Detroit Lions 101 playlist for more live streams. Been interesting with Golladay going to the Giants, man. I mean, the Bears offered them, I think, a 1 year, $11 million contract. I believe the Bengals offered them similar prove it deal contract. But like I said, at the end of the day, you lose Golladay. It is what it is. What's going on, Looney Tunes? D. Reese, salute. Chuck, what's going on? AJG, salute. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's monumental. You rebuilding. I mean, who made the Super Bowl? Who won the Super Bowl last year? Had a good receiving corps, but the year before last, I mean, the 49ers very well could have made it. Had Garoppolo put the ball on the money. Who was that? Emmanuel Sanders. He was 33, 34 years old last year. You had a rookie and what's the old boy named Debo Samuels. The year before that Super Bowl, I can't remember who went. I think the Chiefs was doing. I don't know who went the year before. Maybe the Patriots. I think it maybe was. And the Eagles was that year. I mean, the Eagles didn't have the greatest receiver corps. So when you go back and look at it, usually the super receiving corps, they don't win championships. Reggie Wayne, who was it Brandon Stokely in the slot, Dallas Clark, and Marvin Harrison, they only won one Super Bowl, So it's just at the point. It's at the point where it is what it is. And when you talk about Waddle, I mean, I haven't seen much of him. When you talking about Waddle, I mean, y'all talking about size. 5'10", 183 pounds. You know what I'm saying? 5'10", 183 pounds. He just came off an injury. When you dealing with dudes like Waddle, dudes that's more track athlete and that super speed, and they don't rely on route running ability and all of that. When we're dealing with him, they get a lot of soft tissue injuries. A lot of soft tissue injuries. You looking at him, he ain't a huge target in the red zone. You think about it. Not sure about his route running ability. I know he's a speed guy. But when you look at Adrian Waddle, I could mute. I can tell you about looking at him real quick. I'm gonna tell you what type of guy he is. Give me a minute. I'm looking at it now. They also the same highlight type forever. Punt return guy. He don't look as fast as y'all say you do. But I ain't trying to catch his ass, so let me not speak. Yeah, he one of them home run hitting dudes. Just looking at him, he one of them dudes that's a deep threat. He don't. I ain't saying he ain't fast, but just looking at all the route tree that he running, good slant route. That's good. He gone. Maybe I would say. Let's see. Yeah, he ran another post. He would have been gone if it wasn't for the college rule. Got good hands too. He's one of those speed guys. I mean, I had to look at the scout film, but he athlete for sure. Athlete for sure. And he one of them dudes that's gonna. He one of them explosive dudes. I still prefer Smith. Chase. I mean, I might prefer I might prefer I might like Terrence Marshall a little bit more too. I gotta look at the full tape. We doing kind of the best we can with the cap we got, supporting. We have help at receiver core. He helped win 2 or 3 games tops. Galladay's replaceable. I will say they would have won the playoffs last year if he was healthy. And obviously we might be dealing with Bob Quinn and Patricia after free agency move. I think you're taking a linebacker with our first pick. I can see that. But at the same time, at 7, ain't no linebacker worth 7. I mean, we could pull that up. And I finished talking about Golladay. Ain't no linebacker in this draft I seen. Maybe Zaven Collins, but you talking somebody, Zaven Collins, right around you probably look at him right around that 19-20 mark to be going. So, I mean, if you do reach for Zaven Collins, I mean, guess what? What you could have did, you could have took a receiver right there. You know, and realistically, when you look at the big board, look at the board, pretty much how it's going to go. You know, in the scenario, you probably can see, we know Lawrence going number 1. Nothing happened with Darnold. I think that could be receiver, offensive line. Go to Miami. I think that's definitely receiver gone right there to Miami. But they did bring in Will Fuller. So maybe Miami would go offensive line with them bringing in Will Fuller because you got Will Fuller, Devontae Parker, you got a couple other guys there too. Come on, Bubba. Mason, dogs be looking creepy. Stalk you. But you got, so let's say the Jets go receiver. I think Miami right now might go offensive lineman. Then you got Atlanta. That could be a wild card for his quarterback. I don't think receiver. You think about Atlanta, you might be thinking, I mean, cornerback. I think that might be a little bit too high for them. I mean, for Atlanta, it might be offensive lineman, but that's interesting. I think in a situation, maybe Wilson go there because you look, other than the people they need at that point, anything they do outside of Pitts will be a reach. So you're talking about, you know, maybe you go offensive line. Maybe they trade down or reach for Rashawn Slater, but they really have no need as far as the guys that's right there. I probably would say they probably go with quarterback or maybe wait a year, but they got a lot of holes there. And Julio ain't been traded. You got Calvin Ridley. They got a tight end, Christian Hayden. I could really see them going with Kyle Pitts, or I could really see them going defense or offensive line. So, you know, you want to say Michael Parsons, I just think he's more of a pass rusher, you know. So it might be a situation where they might take Rashawn Slater, which won't be a huge reach. You're talking about from the 4th pick to the 12th best player, some people think. So that'd be what? 6-player reach. I could really see them probably going lineman or going quarterback, or I can see tight end too, but I think more defense for them. So don't be surprised if Atlanta don't trade out of there and somebody trade up for a quarterback. All right. So then you still got Cincinnati. They in another particular situation. If the offensive lineman Panini Sewell is going to the Jets, then they in a situation where, you know, for them, they went receiver. T. Higgins is pretty good. They did lose AJ Green. They got a couple young receivers over there I like. So in a situation, you probably for Cincinnati, don't be surprised if they don't go Kyle Pitts. Because really defense at that point will be a reach for them. Offensive line, they could reach for a shot. So I'm probably say tight end, where they probably going to go with offensive line. You go to Philly, they dedicated to helping Jalen Hurts. Either that's going to be offensive line for Philly, because that's helping Jalen Hurts too. Offensive line, pass catcher for Philly. I think Philly reach a bit, and they protect Jalen Hurts at 6. All right, then you get to the 7 at the Lions. You look at all the players. So ask yourself, if Michael Parsons is good enough to be the 7th player in the draft, as an edge rusher, as an inside or outside linebacker? No, he's not. I'm not taking him. I've seen several defensive players. I'm gonna say several, linebackers better than him. I would reach for Zaven Collins. He 1,000 times better than Michael Parsons. Look at his coverage grade. It's higher than Eric Kendricks coming to this league. You know what I'm saying? I would take Zaven Collins. You know, even though Jeremiah Wusi-Koroma is not a linebacker, he got safety height. I would reach and take a safety over him. Because he can cover. He can hit. He can cover the slot. Excuse me. Go sit down, bud. He can do all those things. You look at Micah Parsons. All he could do is rush the pass rusher on a delayed blitz. That's crazy to me that people is in love with him. He ain't shit. When you boil it down to a football player, I would reach for Zaven Collins. Not impressed with Micah Parsons. I like Jamal Williams. I wonder if they give up carry. No, they don't have to. He on a rookie deal. Second round rookie deal. Wide receiver class D. I'm pretty sure you could find someone. You could. But can you find somebody that's compared to Marvin Harrison? You up in the top 10 for a reason. Seriously. And with the top 10 is screaming either receiver or quarterback. We can find somebody late. Okay. Why not take Devontae Smith? Who are you going to take over? We need a linebacker. Okay, we're going to reach for a linebacker at 7? Are you serious? Are you really going to reach for a linebacker at 7 when you can move back into the first round and get Zaven Collins? You can use your first round pick from another year you got from the Rams to take Zaven Collins. He could fall to the second round. It makes a ton of sense to take the receiver unless you're going to trade back. You're not trading back to get picks. You're trading back to fill a need. That's what's crazy to me. Take Devontae Smith. He's the best player in this draft, bro. At position right now, he's the best player in the draft. He probably gonna be gone though. You talking about coming? He might fall because of his size. Coming in, you talking about the route running? See, people don't understand. This dude gonna come in if he stay healthy. He gonna come in and be a monster. He got route running. He got speed. He got hands, and low key, he can jump up and high point the ball. Micah Parsons can't do. He ain't shit compared to Devontae Smith. Nothing. It's not even a comparison. He don't even have a skill set. Waddle's a very good route running ability. He's good. I see him only running. He ran a slot. I see him running the 9. I haven't seen his whole running the post. Come on, route running. Percy Harvin's wasn't a great route runner. Great college football player. We talking about coming in. Adrian Waddle, as far as running a route tree, has nothing on what I've seen so far. Has nothing going Devontae Smith. He don't play like it though. His route running is real good. I just see him running the skinny post, the 9, the slant route, and that's impressive for him running slant. I don't know about Waddle at 7. If we trade back, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I like Terrence Marshall better so far. What's up, Benjamin? I see you. Do we draft Slater if he plays tackle, or can he play? I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, once again, in this draft, I haven't looked at Slater yet, but in this draft, just take a look from everything outside the top 10. Slater, Christian Darrisaw, Elijah Vera-Tucker play inside. Taven Jenkins, offensive tackle from Oklahoma State. Jalen Mayfield, offensive tackle, Michigan. Samuel Cosme, offensive tackle, Texas. I mean, you could just interior offensive lineman, Creedy Humphrey from Oklahoma. Offensive tackle, Alex Leatherwood from Alabama. Liam Eichenberg from Notre Dame. So when you're talking about inside the top 50, Dylan Radnuzun, I don't know, from North Dakota State. And when you're talking about in the top 50, there are several tackles that you can get. What is you doing? Dude, licking his coat. Several tackles. So you were talking about, you got to understand depth in this draft. You say no receiver. Well, why would I reach for a linebacker? Honestly, why would I reach for Parsons? Let's keep it real. What is impressive about Parsons? He's an athletic guy, but he don't have a position. He's not going to rush the edge. He's not going to cover linebackers. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, I just don't see it. You look at it, don't have no picks. He had 14 sacks, 14 tackles for loss. He's not a sack master, had 6.5 tackles his whole career. So he forced some fumbles, but then again, I could say the same thing about Jeremiah or Rossi Kumbadonga, whatever his name is. He's a way better player than Micah Parsons. He just don't have to wait. Real talk. He said, man, hell no, I wasn't going to the playoffs with that. Yes, he would have. Yes, they want to prove it. Want me to prove it to you? All right, prove it to me. What, they won 5 games? Okay. Had they had Golladay versus Chicago, what they would have won the game. That's a fact. They would have won that game versus Chicago. That's one. We got what other game they played? I gotta think of the Minnesota game. He played in both Minnesota games. They would have won. That's 3 games right there. They 8-8. 8-8. Come on, they would have made the playoffs with Golladay. That's a proven fact. They wouldn't have won the Arizona game without him. Tell me I'm lying. They wouldn't have won Atlanta game without him. Come on, get out of here. Shut the fuck up. I hate talking live. That's why I don't do lives. Because you got idiots like Lil Bro on here. Jets going quarterback, no doubt. I don't think so. Not until Sam Darnold traded. We got 30 some days there. Who is the number 100%? You don't draft Michael Parsons. No doubt in my mind. I don't take Michael. If he gonna turn out to be good, okay. I'm not taking Michael Parsons. Out of the players that I've seen, that I know, I'm not taking Michael. I'm not taking Trey Lance. I'm not taking Michael Parsons. I can't speak on nobody I really ain't seen. That's just the guys I've seen. That's a no-go. I'm not taking Jeremiah Owusie Corona. Not as a linebacker. He got to be as a safety. He's 216. Can't play linebacker 216. As a safety, it might be a reach, but I like him. But yeah, I reach for Zaven Collins. If you look at Michael Parsons, just hype. Just hype. You want me to look at it? Want me to look at this? To make sure I'm telling the truth, when you look at this, look at this tape. Not impressed. Not impressed with him at all. You talking about a situational? He not an every down linebacker. He coming off the edge. The guy literally didn't block him versus LSU. He running down the quarterback. Okay. They blitzing. He run down the quarterback. Okay. He coming on the blitz. I'm just saying he made a play, but he coming on the blitz versus who was that? Memphis. Memphis has got a good program going. Like I said, he is a positionless player, bro. He's a guy that can go. He can make you can't play him on passing downs, bro. And then on passing downs, you want to put his hand in the dirt. What is his go-to pass rushing move? He's raw. On this play versus Maryland, he's just fine. He just, like I said, I know what I'm talking about, bro. He got a lot to learn. He one of them dudes. He make plays, but compared to the linebacker from Notre Dame, other than size, he way better. Parsons for me and Certain. I haven't seen Certain. Slater as an option would be down for. I think Sewell would be a good. I think Sewell be the perfect pick outside the quarterback, but I won't be mad at Slater. Yeah. I mean, Big Ten used to predict good offensive linemen. They still do. I mean, Michigan. But I think Sewell is going to be gone with the Jets. Mark my words. They're going to go with offensive line if they don't get rid of Darnold. We should have a franchise him. No, we shouldn't have. Should have traded him last year. Somebody that don't want to be here, you don't keep him. Especially at $20 million so he could fake an injury again. Come on. I don't want Certain and Parsons. Who is Certain? I've seen that name. It's Alabama, right? Might be better as a safety. Haven't seen him. Before I take Michael, I will move back. Before I take him. Who is Michael? Who are you talking about? Michael Parsons? You mean Michael Parsons? I wouldn't take him if I move back. I'm not impressed. If he fell to the second round, I'd take him. I mean, we could trade back and get Collins and draft Bateman in the 7th. At the end of the day, can you if a quarterback there, you can trade back. If you can't trade back unless you got a partner. If you really like him and you can't move back, you take him. Or you take the next best player, you make a deal, see how far he fall, and take him. Simple as that. If you like somebody, you take him. But his value, when you seen that with Eric Kendricks, was what pick did Eric Kendricks go? And I love Eric Kendricks, one of my favorite linebackers. They value is late first. All the way to the second, third, fourth round, you find those guys. Matter of fact, he was a second round pick. So when you're talking about interior linebackers, Bobby Wagner, second round pick. Fred Warner, third round pick. So Navarre Bowman went somewhere second, third round. So we're talking about interior linemen. They don't really go that high. That's a fact. When you go into interior lineman, you don't go that high. But to be honest, if you evaluate what I seen for Savin Williams, Savin Collins, you take him. Or you take that draft capital and move up to get him in the first round, or hope that he falls. It's just common sense. When you in that seven range, it screams quarterback, pass catcher, offensive lineman, or receiver. That's what it screams. You can't. People kill me. Well, we need defense. Well, shit. If the draft board say Zach Wilson or Justin Fields or Jamar Chase or Kyle Pitts is the best player on my board, what can you want me to go pick Micah Parsons? It makes no sense. If I evaluate Zaven Collins as a top 7 pick, come on, I'm not worried about what nobody else say. People say Tom Brady was undraftable. He went on to be the greatest quarterback of all time. That's a tough top. We still getting a 3rd round comp for Golladay, but it will be next year. If the Jets take a quarterback, I would. But the thing about it is, he type of player that got to play right away. So at this point, I would say no. He got to play. Unless he was like Trubisky, where you got to rebuild his fundamentals. And Sam Darnold don't need to be rebuilt. He need to be around better talent. Why didn't we flash Kenny guys so you get some picks? You get some picks. You get a compensatory pick, a 3rd round pick for him. Come on. What was the Giants would have gave you for Kenny Golladay, honestly? A 5th? A 6th? You wouldn't have got a 3rd. You getting a compensatory 3rd. Y'all get mad. Oh, why didn't Brad Holmes? He didn't want to be here. Why do I want to pick somebody that don't want to be here? Let him go. He wasn't worth $18 million. To us, especially if he didn't want to be here. How's Devontae Smith hand? Because I ain't heard nothing since the championship. Oh, I don't know. I heard he was in the Senior Bowl, and I know the worst thing I heard about him was he didn't want to weigh in. Like I said, Marvin Harrison had the same build. Why don't you like trading down, see much of what I'm trading down for? Unless I'm moving down to get a player that I'm not trading down. If I see a player in this draft that I like, I take him. If I feel like Zaven Collins, or you feel like Michael Parsons is the best pick player at number 7, take him. People say, well, why didn't you trade down? Well, why didn't they trade down last year? Didn't have nobody trade down with. Only way you get a partner to trade down if they really like somebody. If they really like somebody, it's a quarterback. We should be getting a 1st round pick for. No, you're not. You're not getting a 1st round pick for Golladay. Go sit down. Exactly. That's why y'all traded down. Y'all can't get any tackle y'all want. That's why you trade down. What you mean tackle? We talking about receivers, linebackers, quarterbacks. I'm not trading down. You have motherfucking 7 at what you gonna give you trade down? You trade from 7 to 12 to San Francisco, right? San Francisco got a couple picks late in this draft. In the middle of this draft, they're going to give you, what you going to get? Go to 20 and get an extra 2nd round pick? Get out of here. Take the player. We would have never have gotten a 1st. No, of course he wouldn't have. I told him. He don't know what he's talking about, bro. Parsons is character concern usually. I don't care. He can't play no way. Static major salute. I'm telling y'all, he got a lot to learn. He can do that shit in college and delay blitz and spy. In the league, you can do that, but with motherfuckers coming out there with three receivers, he a liability. And he don't have no pass rushing moves. He can learn that though. We get in the 3rd in 2022 for Golladay, which is good value because we drafted him in the 3rd. Yeah, he wasn't gonna get nothing with somebody with a contract that's expired. Yeah, but you can pronounce Parsons' name. But you can pronounce Parsons' name that adds value. It's Parsons. It ain't shit hard to say. So which receiver do? If it's a receiver, like me personally, if Zach Wilson is there, I take him. I like Justin Fields too, man. Justin Fields, to be honest, if you ask me right now about the quarterback, Justin Fields would benefit with a year or 2 behind Jared Goff. But you know what happened? You take Zach Wilson, you take Jack Wilson, you take Justin Fields because Trey Lance need a lot of work. If I take Trey Lance, I'm trading back in the 1st round. I'm hoping he fall to the 2nd round. If I take Lance, he just suck. Fundamentally, he's garbage. But if I do take one of them, I think out of the 2, I think Justin Fields can benefit from a year behind. And and then that's just the narrative of his career. Waiting behind Jake Fromm when he was clearly better. Played 2 seasons at Ohio State, but really he should have been a starter at Georgia, and Georgia would have won a national championship with Justin Fields. So if you really asking me if I'm staying at 7, I think Justin Fields, just from a predicament standpoint, I think he could take a year or 2 behind Goff. He just don't know how to read coverages. You look at him, his reads are sucky. Teach him how to read coverage for a year or 2. You hear Tyreek Hill, what's the old boy name? Patrick Mahomes was garbage when he got here. Andy Reid, if Patrick Mahomes went to Chicago, would Patrick Mahomes been Patrick Mahomes without Andy Reid? I don't think so. Whatever Andy Reid, and Matt Nagy was an Andy Reid disciple. Whatever Andy Reid doing with quarterbacks, Sean Payton doing with quarterbacks, it's phenomenal. Sorry, my neck is hurting. And that's the same thing for Justin Fields. He got to learn how to read coverages. The ball placement is there. The arm strength is there. The athleticism is there. You telling me if I'm at 7 and, somehow Fields is at 7, you know what? I'll go ahead and hitch my wagon to him, because I'm not going to win next year anyway. And if I like Zaven Collins, I take a first, or I take that second and try to, in some more picks, try to move up and get him. It's just as simple as that. But I haven't looked at everybody, so I got a lot more people to look at. We probably do 3 draft spotlights a day coming. Mr. Watson, why haven't we addressed the receiver need and why we went from? Because Golladay didn't want to be here. So if you got your woman in the house and your woman don't want to be there, are you gonna keep her? No. You're gonna get a 3rd round pick for him. That's just as much as you would have got on the market. They got Tyrell Williams. They got Brashad Perriman. Brett Perriman, his father was he traded here from New Orleans Saints? Was with Holland Smellenberger in the famous upstart Miami Hurricanes. So you got Perriman, you got Cephas, you got Tyrell Williams, you got TJ Hawkinson, and then the guys talk about the depth in this draft at receiver. I haven't started looking at a lot of people, but I like Terrence Marshall. I haven't looked at Rashad Bateman. I'm pretty sure I've seen him in that Michigan game if he played this year. But you talk about receiver, but I like Terrence Marshall. He and Tankathon got him as a 37th receiver in the draft. I like him. Kadarius Toney, he's 28th. Pretty sure I'm gonna like him. Rashad Bateman, he's like the 23rd best player, and this is just subjective to what they believe. Adrian Waddle can fall. You got receivers. The kid from Purdue, you got him. And we already know, Elijah Moore out of Ole Miss. One thing we learned from the Chicago Bears yesterday was it Darnell Mooney? Darnell Mooney was one of the best rookies last year. Look at his numbers. Picked him a 3rd or 4th round. So you can't get value there. I'm just looking, to be honest, at how good. And he can go out there and break his fucking leg. But I like Jamar Chase and Justin and Devontae Smith, how good they are. It's really no drop off. The only drop off is about 25 pounds. The way Smith getting out of breaks, the way he creates separation. And you want to know some truth here? The college game allowed 8 corners to be a lot more physical at the line of scrimmage and down the field than the pro game. So if they can't touch him on the pro game, just looking, and I see Waddle adds, and I haven't watched Waddle a lot. Waddle adds return ability. And if he there, Tony, what's going on? No, I don't bring back Golden Tate. I think Golden Tate deserves to go to a team like Tennessee, maybe Indianapolis, maybe with Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, but no, I'll beat your, yeah, right. Yeah, all right. Come on, do it. And you gonna get sent to Jesus, nigga. I'll beat your ass though. Yeah, right. You sound stupid, little nigga. I'll let my dogs kill your ass. John Doe, salute. As Giants fan, I'm telling you, nah. He was good here though. Y'all niggas just couldn't get him the ball. He was here for like 4 years. Nobody was gonna trade Marcus Williams, right? Nobody's gonna trade draft capital for Golladay. Was how strong the receiver. Exactly. That's what happened with Golden Tate. That's how he ended up in Detroit. That was a strong receiving class. Sammy Watkins still a free agent right now. Michael Evans, Odell Beckham, Juice Landry. That's why we end up getting Golden Tate. Receiver class too strong, bro. Right now, we probably saying that receiving class was better. But if Smith and Chase and Waddle do what they did on the college level, it's over with. Would you be mad if Detroit take? Yes, I wouldn't be mad. But Jared Goff probably gonna be here for another 2 or 3 years. Regardless, he probably is. But if I would only be mad, I would only be mad if Wilson or Fields was on them. They so much better quarterbacks than him. When you talking about he be throwing motherfuckers that's like nobody near them, like here. He like I'm just not a fan of Trey Lance. Lot to be learned as far as mechanics. He nowhere near Carson Wentz coming out that program. And a little fun fact, I was looking at this, was it yesterday? When I was looking at it yesterday, did you know it's only one historically black college that won a Division II championship since, it started in 1978? And man, hold on. I can't remember who it was. It was I can't remember the HBCU was that I think it might have been Florida FAMU, but it's only one historically black college that won a Division II national championship. And North Dakota State has won it for the last 9 years, and obviously they didn't have it this year because of COVID. So the last 9 seasons, North Dakota State consecutively have been in Division II national championships, and only one historically black college has done it since it started in 1978, and they did in 1978. You look at the other teams like James Madison, Eastern Washington is like there. So to be honest, man, Deion Sanders lost to my alma mater, Alabama State, but if Deion Sanders could bring a lot of talent to Jackson State, and they can very well be the second. I don't think Georgia Southern is not a historically black college. I don't think it is because they won it a couple years, but he can bring historically black colleges back to the national championship. And when this come on CBS, I watch it. Division II national championship. Would you be? Yeah, I write that one. Golden Tate too worried about fighting dudes. He said, "Yeah, hey Miss D, what's going on? Appreciate it." He said, "Lions did the right thing." Yeah, they did. I'm not about to keep nobody that don't want to be here. Come on. You ever seen Casino? If you young, you never seen Casino, or you old, go watch Casino. You watch that movie, you know what I'm talking about. Al Pacino. Was it Al Pacino? No, Robert De Niro. Joe Pesci was great in that movie. Robert De Niro begged that woman to come with him, to marry him and be with him. And she kept running back to her loser, drug dealer, drug addict's boyfriend, Waddle. See, I haven't seen a lot of Waddle. Terrence Marshall. I love Terrence Marshall, bro. Terrence Marshall, 6'3", he can run. Yeah, I like Terrence Marshall, man. I can settle with Terrence Marshall in the second round. Even late first, Terrence Marshall is an animal. You walk away with Terrence Marshall, man. I wouldn't mind Waddle. If I watch being 5'10", I don't worry me. But I gotta watch more of Waddle. He wasn't as productive as Smith. I'm not taking him over Smith, though. He wasn't as productive as Smith in college or Chase, at least his last year. Because Chase had out this year, but Marshall played this year. Wasn't no point in tagging. He rejected a deal that would have paid him the same amount he got or a little bit more. But fuck him. Shit, tell his mama I said that. What's up, Micro Mike? I see you. I subscribe to Micro Mike and One Pride Nation. Yeah, Kenny Golladay was gonna leave with some bread. New York, a bigger market. He can play. He can endorse. He can get endorsements by. He ain't gonna get the numbers he got in Detroit. Not with Daniel Jones. Patriots are wanting to move up to get a quarterback. Do you trade back? Yeah, I mean it's not that far. They have 15, but what can they offer you? And whatever they can offer you, I would need a second and a third this year for me even think about dropping 8 spots. That's my thing. If I could turn that into a second or third this year, or a second this year, or a third this year, and the first next year, or some combination, I would think about it. But I'm telling you, they have 7. They have 7, right? And let's just talk about the 7 picking, talking about the quarterbacks, right? They have 7. And Jared Goff is at least what Stafford was, because Stafford with Golladay would make the play. So he at least a 5, 6, 7, 8. My camera all over 8 or 9 win quarterback. You're not gonna. I'm gonna share the screen with y'all real quick. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You're not gonna be you're not gonna have a chance at a Fields, at a Lance is garbage. Fields or Justin Fields or Wilson. You're not gonna have a chance at those guys. So if you think Jared Goff is a slight downgrade from Stafford, but with a better coaching staff, he's gonna be around 6, 7, 8 games, maybe 5 at the worst. 5 is not gonna get you. 5 is not gonna get you. 5 wins is not gonna get you pretty much above the 7th pick. So you ask yourself, right? Unless Barrett Holmes believe in his ability to draft, and we don't know that yet. We sitting at 7, and Fields or Wilson sitting there, can you pass him up unless you like a guy later down the road? You can't. You can't. Because do you plan on Goff being completely healthy and being back in this situation next year where Fields and Wilson could possibly slide to you at 7, or you could trade up and get them? No. It makes no sense. So if we using common sense, right? We losing common sense. We're not gonna be in this position again. We in this, you ever heard that song by Portrait? Here we go, going through the same thing. Go look up that song. That was from like California, right? Here we going through the same thing. Whether it was 3 last year and take Okuda, or if it's 7 this year and taking Parsons or taking a receiver, you in the same position. If you told Jared Goff, we're not gonna take a quarterback, I'm perfectly fine with that. But if you in the back of your mind, like me, and we don't know what we're going to get from Jared Goff, and I got Fields there at 7, a guy could keep on the bench for a year or 2, teach him how to read coverage, clean up his fundamentals a little bit, or his footwork and his mechanics a little bit, take him. Take him. Because I don't expect we're going to be at 7 next year with Jared Goff. We might be at 10. Oh, CJ, Patrick Mahomes went here and Deshaun Watson. That's true. It is a perpetual thing that black quarterbacks slide. If I'm counting on Goff being a mediocre quarterback, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins, and Fields fall to me at 7, I'm taking him. Ran a 4.41 in his pro day. Great accuracy. So imagine if you clean up his mechanics a little bit, he's going to have perfect accuracy, got an arm. All you got to do is recover. It's perfect to go about Jared Goff. He said, F the Patriots, I ain't helping them. We just need a good quarterback we can find. Yeah, true. I mean, at that point, party boy DS, it got to be the quarterback. Tate's like, he got to find he'll be an upgrade in Baltimore. Tell me I'm lying. Rucker Don, I just think y'all have too many holes to cover. Y'all not doing anything in free agency. That's why we're not going to trade. Who going to cover all the holes in 1 year, bro? That's my thing. Like, think about it. We in a rebuild. It don't matter if you cover 1 hole or 4 holes or 10 holes. You're going to get the same result. Unless Jared Goff come in and be football touchdown Jesus, it don't matter. You don't try to fill all the holes in 1 year. What he going to try to do is he going to try to draft the best of his ability, but he got to make up depth. To be honest. So I'm not worried about filling holes. We're not winning next year. We probably not going to win next year, the year after next. So we talking about filling. You're not going to fill no holes and all. The Patriots got holes. The Kansas City got holes. They're not going to fill all their holes this year. Just hope for the best. You take the quarterback. Point blank serious. You're not even in shape. You crazy. You don't see me. I lost some weight. You see? Look at that. I lost some weight. I ain't worried about you because I'm gonna shoot your ass. I'm gonna tell you, shoot you right in your ass. Like Alpo did old boy on like Cameron did old boy on Paid in Full. Come on, you could be killing me. Come on. I'm gonna invite you on, bro. Come on. Let me know in the comment section, man. I'm gonna send you a link, bro. Put your email in the comment section. I'm gonna let you on. Let's talk your shit then. We can meet up right now. I don't have my mama car. I got my own car. I ain't in my mama's basement. I got my own basement. You feel me? Come on, we can meet up and see what you about. We can put it on camera. I had a neighborhood kids beat your ass. I feel like Lance can be he trash. Maybe he trash though. You sound like you trying to trade that 7 pick by quarterback talking. I like Justin Fields. Trey Lance isn't the best snapper under. He garbage. He need a lot of help. I remember when Drew Brees left San Diego, everyone was saying he was an average quarterback, and then he went to Notre Dame, New Orleans, and bought out. Maybe a change of scenery helped. Yeah, maybe. But then again, he had one of the greatest offensive minds in history. And Sean Payton. That's like making macaroni without the cheese and pet milk. Watch Elijah Moore. I'm gonna check him out, L5 player. Yeah, I'm gonna check him out. Shout out to my brother, L5 player. Old piss. Gentleman John Q salute. But as far as football, honestly, I think the Lions' biggest need is safety and line. Biggest need is receiver, right tackle, linebacker, interior. Their biggest need is interior lineman, no doubt about it. Without good defensive lineman, you don't have good linebacker play. Their biggest need is interior lineman. It's just that interior lineman is just when you talk about interior lineman. What's it, 32 teams in the NFL, right? What you got there? North, South, East, West. So yes, 32 teams, in the NFL. Out of the top 32 players I see on this board, guess how many interior linemen I see? One. And that's Christian Baymore. So it's not, you're going to have to find those guys later in the draft, which they would have been better off taking Javon Kinlaw last year. Be funny as fuck, James Williams. But you got interior linemen, they big. I don't care if you bring Brockers, give him a 3-year deal. They still need interior linemen. Golf his ass cheeks. Here we go. We need a starting caliber safety. Like I said before, you don't build from the front from the back to the front. You build from the front. See, out of the top 50 players, is this the top 100 players? They're like 4 or 5 safeties in this draft. And I categorize maybe 6 or 7. I categorize Jeremiah Owusu-Koroma as a safety. He's a linebacker from Notre Dame. This ain't Madden where we just pick anybody in the front 4, and no, you build from the front to the middle to the front to the linebacker core to the back end. I ain't worried about no damn safety right now. You ain't gonna win football games no way next year. Not worried about it. And the only safety I see in the first round grade is the dude, the linebacker from Notre Dame. Would you take? Yeah, I would take him. That'd be probably the best case scenario outside the line. I take the Panensi. I haven't seen the Northwestern guy, but he ranked pretty high. Wouldn't be mad at him. Since you don't want to trade down, the pick you gonna take, what would you quarterback? Not worry about next year. I'm taking the quarterback. He said, I Jeremiah Owusu-Koroma, linebacker safety. We move back over Taven Hills. If he moved back all day, Collins is not a banger. I mean, Collins is what you need as a linebacker. Collins is a guy that make plays. Mind you, with Eric Kendricks from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Coverage. He can run. Not worried about him being a bang. I like the way he covered. He flip his hips. He make plays. That's what you need. Ain't nobody really. What's the last team you seen hand the ball off to a motherfucker 30, 40 times like the Cowboys did Emmitt Smith? It's a new football game. Linebackers ought to be athletic and covering. Derrick Brooks, Urlacher, Bobby Wagner, Patrick Willis. That's what a position at right now, So I like both of those guys, though. I don't want Parsons. We can teach him to cover. Not saying he's going to be a bad player, but what's in the history of 7 picks is lucky or unlucky. You talking about for the Lions? It wasn't Eric Ebron the number 7 pick? Hold on. Hey, right now, I think they had the number 7 pick. Eric Ebron from Jersey. The nigga from Newark. He was a 10 pick, my bad. Hawkinson was the 7 pick for sure. Or if Hawkinson won the 2nd pick, I'm gonna go crazy. He was the 8th pick. So right around there, usually tight end country. Just Lance not good, bro. He need about Jared Goff need a whole new contract before he get here. You telling your age portrait here? Yeah, that was my shit, bro. Shout out to Terrence Morris. Tell him I gotta look at him. Chris Sims be right. He swear by him. Who gonna be our best receiver this year? I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if we lose games, win. If we can make improvement and make the playoffs, I take it. But Tyrell Williams, Britt Perriman, he always injured. Cephas. So I mean, I'm not. People just act like we gonna throw it all together like some goulash, and it's gonna take some time. The Lions are either trading down or taking a receiver. You look at free agency moves. That's what it looks. Well, they took 2 receivers in free agency. Is Tim Boyd gonna stick here? Look at Tim Boyd history. It's screaming either trade back, quarterback, receiver, or offensive lineman. I mean, it's a lot of way. It can go either way. We'll see. Shit. What's up, Keith? I see you. What's up, my brother? Bro, you should send links with someone getting on along with you. I invited that pussy to get on, but you ain't seen him type back since, have you? Internet gangster. Dante Smith, left tackle from Eastern is nice. Eastern Carolina, is it? He can swing the guard. Maybe. I mean, if he swing the guard, then we're gonna need Big V to right tackle. So our offensive line is a strength of the team, to be honest. We got four good starters. Big V Hill, we got 4 really good starters across the offensive line. Really, Terrell Crosby is a good right tackle. Just need a little bit more oomph. Collins can play inside or outside. Yeah, he can. He can rush. He can cover. I mean, he's perfect to be in the middle. I like him on both positions. But that kid from Notre Dame is like a let me go use the bathroom. But he's like a safety linebacker hybrid. I'll be right back. All right, my bad. Whew. My legs. But, I mean, let me get to the comment section. He said, look at Richie Grant. They got him going in the third round. What would he play? He's safe. Oh, he's safety. Okay. Detroit bullied the fuck out of Ebron and his family. Yeah, I ain't like that. He when he started talking back, Sanu free. We ain't signed him. He ain't signed nowhere. And Ebron not doing Pittsburgh. Yeah. He said rumors, Fields. I seen the 4-4-1. I wouldn't be surprised. 4-4-3. I take him, dude. He just needs to learn how to read. And that's Ohio State fault. That's not his fault. Lance going top. He not that good, bro. He's a project. He go top 5. Atlanta be the perfect place. Detroit would be a place because of Jared Goff. Hold on, I'm looking at the wrong list. New York. If they want to keep Darnold, New York. Miami would be a place if they didn't really believe in Tua, but they committed to him, but lie. Atlanta, Miami, the Jets would already be a place, but he might go. He might drop to the late first like Jordan Love. Detroit didn't bully Ebron. Ebron just couldn't shut the fuck up. Richie Grant is going high second. I think he's nice. Let's see what grade they got Richie Grant on here. The number one safety that I got on here is the dude from TCU, Trayvon Morrig. I'm just using this because it's the one I could find. I'm not saying I could know. Asante Samuel Jr. going in the second round. Andrew Casico. Richie Grant, they got him going. They the 61st best player on the board out of University of Central Florida. Look, I can look at his highlights right now. Let's look at the highlights. But his career, 11.5 tackle for loss, 290 total tackles, 189 solo, 101 assisted. He only got 1 sack, 10 interceptions. He got 6 in 18. He got 1 in 19. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. Okay. This year he got 1. Obviously, it was a shortened season, but see what Richie bringing to the table. For them cats that I was balling with, I said, just buying promotion. I like his little theme song. College ain't gonna do what rap gonna do for me. That's the problem, baby. You ain't me. Or whatever the fuck he said. That's that song for years. Ooh, he a ball hawk, bro. Off the rip. Looking like a little Ed Reed. Okay, 27. Pick. Oh, that's the same. But I hate when they put the same play. All right, give me another play. Scout film do that too. Boop. Oh, he tackling too. He wrapping up. Okay. Doom. Pick. Oh yeah, he nice. He nice, bro. He nice with it. He nice. He not one more play. Doom. Oh yeah. All right. He's triple boy. He's a problem. I like him, bro. You get him in the third round. Bro, I've been saying that the O-line's the best position group they got. What's up with the receivers they got from Green Bay? Yeah, what's his name? Geronimo Alice. I forgot about him. Good memory. Yeah. Megatron is in Canton this year. That's something, real positive. I'm looking for. I should go. When is that, like August? I should go. He said we still got him. I heard he dropped past. Yeah, you do. I mean, what you think about Kadavius? I haven't seen him, but I see him here in the top 25 on this billboard. I gotta check him out. But all BS aside, you think Michigan basketball going on? Shit. Big Ten dropping like crackheads. Dropping like crackheads when somebody giving testers out. Illinois lost to Chicago, Loyola Chicago, and they had a good. Didn't they make it to like the championship one year, like way back in the day? Virginia and West Virginia, they locked. So Syracuse and Virginia, they locked. With about 6:23 to go. Illinois lost. Wisconsin lost. They let Baylor get in that ass. Rucker playing Houston. Is that tonight? That's tonight. Yeah, Big Ten dropping. They dropping. So how many Big Ten schools they got? Because did Purdue win yesterday? Was it today? I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that motherfucker. Georgetown got blew off. Florida State advanced. KU advanced. LSU advanced. Michigan advanced. We know Creighton. Alabama advanced. They was kind of close too. That's what I was looking for. Purdue got put out. Iowa advanced. Okay. Maryland, they advanced. I think Rutgers advanced too, right? Was that last night? I was watching Rutgers last night. I was rooting for Rutgers like shit. They was my team. Ron Harper Jr. play on there. You think we could possibly get a quarterback later? Yeah, but no, I just take one early. I don't trust their scouting ability at rehab. You ain't lying, motherfucker. Dropping. But yeah, Ohio, I was loving that. Ohio State lose. Ohio advance. That's some crazy shit. But you don't got that many fans. It ain't that pressure. But Iowa still in there. Yeah, Iowa won last. I was watching a little bit yesterday, I believe. Any good prospects for next year draft? Man, I don't even know these motherfuckers this year, Brandon. When Michigan football broke my heart, I wasn't even watching like that last year. When I was a teenager, I was a kid. I used to love college football. I love it still, but don't follow how I used to. Got different responsibility. Rutgers play at 6. Oh, they play at 6? 6 is 7 o'clock right now. Hold on, what we doing? What we on? Didn't usually March Madness start on Thursday and Sunday? Yeah, what happened with that? Or maybe on a different time zone than I. What's today? 21st? Yeah, they play at 17. Okay, they play Houston. Houston only lost 3 games. I want to get Ron Harper son if he fall out the draft. If he come out, what the fuck he coming out for? He got money. Get your degree. Coming out for him. But I'm going to tell you the guys I really like so far. The guys I looked at. Y'all know I love Trevor Lawrence. Panisi Sewell, I like him. I haven't looked at his. I haven't did draft, but I love Zach Wilson. I love Jamar Chase. I love Justin Fields. I love Kyle Pitts. I love Devontae Smith. Just guys I looked at. Petty, I don't have a problem with him. Even if we take him at 7, because he can come in and start and stop the run right away. Gregory Rousseau, I like him a lot. Jeremiah Wuso-Koroma, I like him a lot. Zaven Collins, I like him. Remember, I ain't looked at everybody. Y'all know how I feel about Najee Harris. I like him. Terrence Marshall Jr., like him. It's a lot of talent in this draft, man. Ton of talent. I live out here in New York, and there are rumors that the Jets are enamored with Zach Wilson. If his medicals check out there, yeah. I ain't mad at him. He can step in and start right away. But you ask yourself, Sam Darnold coming out, and I love Sam Darnold now, seeing what he's been through. Sam Darnold coming out was here. Zach Wilson, where's he an upgrade over Sam Darnold is that he ain't been beat up the last few years, And do you really want to put Zach Wilson in that predicament that you put Sam Darnold in? I don't know, but he got a good arm. But Darnold might be the same athlete, but I don't know how you feel about beating up on another receiver. You know what I'm saying? How beating up on another quarterback. So I like Justin Fields a lot too, so it don't make no difference. But I wouldn't do that if I was him. Honestly. Maybe he sit behind Zach Wilson, but he sit behind Darnold. That might be better. Drake London and Bruce McCoy coming from USC keeper. They got that interior lineman in this year. What's his name? Elijah Veer Tucker. I remember something. I thought you was an anti-skill. I thought you was anti-skill position. You mean anti-non-skill position? Either it's left tackle in the top 5, or really left tackle, special touchdown scorer, quarterback, or pass rusher. That's my rule of thumb. As far as this top 10, I mean, you can do whatever you want at 7. To be honest, I like Fields though. Harper Jr. is projected in the second round, but I think he fell out. Don't come out then. What is Ron Harper Jr.? Let's look it up. He got money. Ron Harper Sr. was a problem until the knee injury happened. Everybody remember him in the Bulls, but it's in Cleveland. Oh, yeah. So they live out in Jersey. I wonder how that happened. Jersey got some of the worst women of all time. You feel me? Man, dude. They don't say what he is on here. He only 20, so he probably like a junior. He made all Big Team, third team this year. I don't know what the fuck he is. They don't say. I don't know what he is. So he'd be a junior this year. He ain't got to come out, man. They be trying to rush these kids out. You ain't got to come out. Any more questions? But it is. Well, you can do whatever you want. I only do one mock draft. I'm gonna do one. That's it. I'm like Mike Mayock. One. How did Nico Collins fall out the first round? Nico Collins? Who is Nico Collins? Are you talking about the kid from last year? No, he's Nico something else. Oh yeah. Was he a pass rusher, bro, for Michigan? I know I heard that name somewhere. He came out of Alabama country. Receiver. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about. He didn't play this year. Yeah, Nico Collins, nice, bro. I wouldn't mind drafting him a little bit later. That's crazy though, because he didn't play this year. My check, he projected to go 53, might fall out. Rondale Moore would be awesome. I gotta look at him, Purdue guy. Yep. Yeah, Nico Collins was nice, man. He dropped that ball in Penn State a couple years ago. But other than that, I like him. All the motherfuckers on the ball. What's the other cat name? With the Texas. Forget his name. Other kid that ended up playing in Cleveland this year. Donovan Peoples-Jones, was it? Yeah, man. Michigan got some talent. Look at Michigan draft, man. If they won a lot of their second round picks like Chase Winovich, and they would have went first. Michigan got all that talent, don't know what to do, especially on the defensive side. Offensive too. Slater underrated, probably better as well. Maybe. What Lions overall record 29? I'm gonna predict 500. 1 game, 2 game under 500. I can see there. I don't think golf that bad. Rondale Moore, nice. He's 5'9", yep. But some small receivers, they last. Them tall ones get beat up. What would you do in the draft to improve the team? Taking a quarterback. If Justin Fields there, I'm taking him. I might not improve right away, but I just like him a lot. I just think he needs to learn coverage. So a guy that's probably not gonna come in and start, fine. Gonna get quizzed on coverages and I like Justin Fields. Yeah, Tyreek Black. It was another one too, wasn't it? Yeah, Peoples-Jones, Tyreek Black, Ronnie Bell. Wasn't Ronnie Bell a receiver too? Yep. Damn, time fly by. So yeah, less than 40 days away. I ain't worried about size, but he got decent speed. Yeah, that's what as long as he can get open. What do you think? That's a news? Is he a receiver? Receiver, right? I haven't seen a lot of them, but I seen him in the bowl game. I believe there's a few North Carolina games. Yeah, I'm gonna do one on him too. I think he's a receiver, right? What it feels even there? What do you do? Receiver. Okay. Let's say Trevor Lawrence go, Zach Wilson go, Miami go somewhere else. Atlanta, let's say Miami go receiver, Atlanta go quarterback, Fields off the table. Cincinnati go offensive lineman, Philadelphia go offensive lineman. I take Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith or whatever name Smith. If they ain't there, to answer your question, I ain't looked at everybody, but like I said, I gotta look at Waddle. I will look at Slater. I will look at Petty. I will look at Gregory Rousseau. I will look at Jeremiah Wuse-Koroma. But if you had to put a pistol to my head, I'm going to reach for Zaven Collins at that point. If I couldn't move down, To get him, I'll reach for Zaven Collins. But at that point, if Pitt's there, if he can play receiver, I would think about it. In that scenario, let's say the quarterback I like is gone. The quarterbacks I like, the receivers is gone, including Kyle Pitts. I would have to look at Waddle, Rashawn Slater, even Darsaw. I clicked on this dude's name. I like Russo a lot. I probably would reach for Zaven Collins. Judge your mama. Where do you think Deshaun Watson end up depending? I don't know. Can't wait till the draft predictions. I can see that. I like Fields too. Yeah, I like Fields a lot. Where do you get lines for free agency? It'll be an A. I didn't expect them to mortgage the future. They brought back Romeo. They got Rashad Perriman if he's healthy. I just didn't expect them to do much, so I'll give them an A because they don't have to rush to put something together. So I did exactly what they should have done. I'm low key excited next year. Especially if I can go to the game. Devontae Smith will be the pick for me. If he gone, Zaven Collins for sure. If it Fields is gone, yeah, he is nice. I'm excited when we lose the first game. We should have won the first game last year, but yeah, we should have won the first game last year. But y'all boy Stafford threw that pick on that RPO tomorrow, and it's okay. So if Kenny Golladay would have played, they would have made the playoffs. But then we wouldn't have got rid of Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia. I think y'all can find a training partner 17 that's just for they're gonna be gone. In that scenario, if Trevor Lawrence go, my man's with the intel say that just like Sam Darnold, that means the Patriots is probably gonna end up with Sam Darnold, right? Or San Francisco ain't trying to do nothing. The Patriots probably gonna end up with Sam Darnold, right? Let's just play the game. And I'll share with you so I can see it before I get off. So let's play the game real quick. You want to play the game? Well, AAA song. That's when I used to watch wrestling. So let's say Jacksonville go Trevor Lawrence, right? There they go. Jets trade Sam Darnold, and you talking about needy quarterback? I don't think the Carolina say yes. Denver possibly, Giants possibly, San Francisco possibly New England, Arizona, Vegas, Miami don't really have quarterback. If Miami had a quarterback need, they'd take it here or move up, right? Because they got capital. You see that. So you looking at Lawrence, Wilson, let's say whatever happens here, they probably going to take Justin Fields. If they don't take Justin Fields, then Detroit will be hot on the clock. But let's say worst case scenario, quarterback. Is somebody going to move up for Trey Lance? I don't think so. So, like I said before, if that's the case, quarterback, right? Let's say they go offensive line, or they go receiver, they go offensive line, they go receiver, right? You might have Kyle Pitts there. You might have Adrian White. Somebody, a pass catcher going to be there. That's the question. Waddle, Pitts, somebody going to be there. I'm not really concerned about that. Jalen Phillips, Miami. Yeah, I see him. I'll get to him. I'll give the Lions a B. I'll give him an A. They ain't go out there and fuck shit up. But nobody out there to really get. I met Dwayne Eskridge, wide receiver from Western. I haven't seen him. I got to look at him. Acting to replace me. I gotta look at him. When the last time we won the first game for you? I don't remember. I was there when the Jets beat us a couple years ago. Yeah, he's still out there. I like DeMarcus Robinson. Yeah, they were talking cash shit too, man. My job had took me. They were talking cash. Jets fan was talking cash shit that game. I don't see any team trading with the Lions at 7. Possibly, I think it could. Somebody fall. Dwayne Eskridge can do kick returns. Yeah, I like the Mac. I like the Mac. Did I go to one of them bowl game, little piece of bowl, little season push bowl years ago? That's a lot of responsibility, a lot of possibility for trading. No, you're not gonna win the trade down, bro. I think the Niners could move up for Limp. Shit, that'd be a mistake. Better off with Andy Don. But let me get out here. Appreciate it. All my social media subscription. Want to make a donation? Just share the video. But Cash App, PayPal, subscription. Best way to donate. Share the video. You know what it is. Peace.